Look at the fog. Now, this is actually starting to burn off. It was a lot thicker when I was coming in this morning. I mean, if you're not from New Brunswick, this can be a little disconcerting, but for those of us who live here, this is kind of par for the course, isn't it? They say in New Brunswick, we walk by faith and not by sight. That's because we can't see a blasted thing. And you know what? Sometimes that's pretty accurate. I remember there's been times in driving in the morning and can only see a few lines ahead of you on the highway. Why? Because the fog is so thick. Now you're looking at this and you're saying, I wonder what's behind that. Now, we look at that and it looks kind of pretty around here in that island, and it's like, wow, that's cool. But on the other side, what I'm probably going to see there is dead trees and pollution and death and destruction and horrible things because I can't see it. No, you don't. We look around and say, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Well, then we anticipate that what's beyond that's probably nice too. And that would just make sense, right? We'd anticipate good things. Why? Because we continue to see good things. And we think that, well, if it started good, it'll probably finish good. Now, God says in his word, he said, he who has begun a good work in you will carry it through to completion. And yet, we look at our world and we see all the things around us and we interpret what God is doing in the goodness of God by the evil of the world. And you know what? I think that's a mistake. The reality is, Jesus said this. He said, in this world you will have trouble. Jesus recognized that there's the prince and the power of the air and all these evil forces that are going on that are seeking destruction and seeking to ruin our world and our relationship and our understanding of God. And God said, that ain't me. See, I'm allowing it to happen because for my purposes, but listen, this is what I'm doing for you. What I'm doing in you is creating something inside of you. So you look and say, okay, God, what are you doing? God says, well, I'm bringing discipline. What I'm doing is changing your heart. What I'm doing is giving you a greater understanding of who I am and your purpose for life. What I'm doing is showing you who I created you to be, what I created you to do, and showing you that I've given you the strength to do all those things, to be all those things, so you can enjoy the best life possible. And we say, but God, I can't see through the fog. God says, you don't have to see through the fog. You have to see me. Don't look at the world. Don't look at the storm. Don't look at all the struggles and the trials. Look at what God is doing in you. And God says, I'm working through you. I'm allowing these things to come into your life so that you can have the strength and the perseverance and the character so that you can have hope that I'm going to continue to do the things that I've said I was going to do in your life so that you can be the best person possible and have the best life possible. See, fog is something that reminds us that despite the fact that we can't see through the fog, we can know that God is on the other side. God is always there. God is always working. And God is not only with us, but God is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He knows everything from all points. It's like there's nothing that's going to take him by surprise. And even if it was something to struggle with on the other side of that fog, God says, I'll give you the strength. I'll be with you always, even to the ends of the world, even if it's going through fog. So anyways, I'm encouraged by fog. Even though I can't see a blasted thing, I know God is there. And I hope that's been an encouragement to you too. God bless you. Bye for now.